Hello, and thanks for joining this Candoo learning lesson. We're covering RBF today, report, block, and filter text messages on iPhone and iPad, specifically the ones you don't want to see, the junk ones, maybe the spam ones. So we'll go through this together. And the good thing about this lesson is that all I'm showing you is built into your device. So it's part of the settings already. You don't have to pay for anything else. So my name is Christian. I am part of the Candoo team, and I'll be leading today's lesson. So just like we covered, we're going to cover the report of the junk text messages, the block of a sender or a phone number. That way you don't keep getting phone messages from them again, and filter those unknown senders. So I like to say RBF for short, report, block, and filter. All right, so here let's start off with our first tip or first point. So this is the Messages app. This is where you'll be going to, and I'm sure you've tapped on this before, for all the messages, the text messages on your iPhone or iPad. Here's an example spam or maybe even a junk message that we don't know who this is. It's most likely something suspicious. So we're going to go ahead and tap on it just to be able to enable and see this feature at the bottom that says report junk. So this is a built-in feature on iPhone and iPad. And this is letting us know that this sender isn't in our contacts list and if we'd like to report it as junk. We'll go ahead and just tap on this if we know this number doesn't pertain to us and we don't want to continue receiving it. On the confirmation button that you'll see at the bottom, this will report the conversation as junk to your carrier and to Apple. Now, if we wanted to block a sender or a caller, let's take a look at how to do that. Again, in the Messages app, so when you're actually viewing the message, you can tap on their button up here, their little symbol of the individual. And you can do this before reporting the junk, right? So when we're viewing the information of the sender, and we're just covering up the phone number for just privacy, you'll tap on this button that says info on the right-hand side. When you get to that screen with info, you'll see near the bottom of that window that says block this caller. It's right here with the arrow. And this will essentially block this phone number or this sender from sending you any phone calls, messages, or FaceTime requests. They'll be added to what is called a block list. So in order to view what's on the block list, the blocked contacts, make sure that maybe you didn't block someone on accident. You'll go to settings. Here's the icon. And on the main settings screen, you just scroll down the list until you see the messages icon. When you click on blocked contacts on the next screen, you will then be able to see a whole list of all the phone numbers or emails that you've been receiving messages from, and you'll be able to edit them in case you block someone on accident, and you'll just see the whole list for yourself once you click here. Now let's take a look at how to filter unknown senders. So this is also another built-in feature on your iPhone and iPad. And we, again, will navigate to settings. We'll look for the messages button like we saw before. And on that messages button, we'll scroll a little lower until we get to this area that says message filtering. And we'll go ahead and click on this button here to enable filter unknown senders. So this will sort messages from people who are not in your contacts into a separate list. Let's see what that looks like once it's active. So if we were to open up the Messages app again, we'll notice there's now a filters button in the top left. When we tap on that, you'll now have all these options, so you can better see what messages you receive. From all messages, there's a specific page for just known senders, meaning people that are in your contacts, unknown senders. So if you didn't want to come across these unknown senders, you don't have to click here. You can just click on the known senders and just focus on those, and maybe just treat this like a junk folder or a spam folder, but for your text messages. You have another message or filter here for unread messages, and finally, recently deleted. All right, so that is today's lesson with just reporting, filtering, and blocking messages on your iPhone or iPad. If you have any questions about our service with Candoo Tech, or you want to try a session, give us a call. Our phone number is 646-758-6606, or our email support@candootech.com. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.